Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Well, here we are. I talked all that smack. I am not going to review it. Here I am, besties, reviewing it. It is Love During Lockup. I don't know why it still falls under the umbrella of Love During Lockup. We're still into season 5 when it should be whatever. Season 5, episode 51. I have never in my life heard of this many episodes in the same season. This is the third, what would you call it, a different show. This is the third show under this same season. So is every season going to be a life, a love, and a during lockup? And then we move on? I don't know. Anyway, Sugar Mama Drama. Sugar Mama Drama. And welcome, besties. You are now behind the shade. Thanks for joining me. I recap your favorite reality shows weekly. And now let's kiki. We won't be kikiing, but let's kiki. Maybe we'll ha ha and get into the new episode of Love During Lockup. Now, the title is called Sugar Mama Drama. Whatever. I guess they talking about that girl Tia. No, yeah, because I don't know. Who's the sugar mama? Huh. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's Hunter with all his sugar mamas that he got. Child, you know it's late. We celebrated my mother's birthday today. I've been with her all weekend and I'm tired. But nonetheless, let's do it. Now, Kate, you are not even pimping Hunter correctly. You have hooked him up, but you should be getting paid too. What are you getting out of it? He should be sending you gifts and money and whatever. Okay, so let's go. Let's start off with Kate and Hunter. She's 38, he's 33. She's a yoga instructor. He's in jail for driving under the influence of marijuana. They are in Scottsdale, Arizona. He's 5 years younger. He is fine. Fine. They met at a coffee shop. He worked there. They dated a year before he was sentenced to prison. He's been in jail for 2 years. They didn't say how long his sentence is, but I'm guessing he's getting out soon. Kate understands that it costs money to date an inmate. Telephone calls, food, electronics, toiletries, clothing, it costs, right? So she set him up on a website called Write a Prisoner. I just don't know. Like, who even wants to do this? Well, there's 40 women that want to do this. Well, Kate did this because she's just a yoga instructor. She doesn't make a lot of money. And she figures, let me set him up where he can milk these women. You know, she's pimping him, but she ain't getting no rewards. She just get to hold on to her money. And I was kind of like, well, that is kind of smart, but it's you're still playing a real crazy game because check this out. He had up to 40 women he was fooling with, but he couldn't handle all 40. You know, that's a lot. There's only 24 hours in a day. So he got his little list down to 10. He got a strong 10 and he's getting $2,000 a month. Kate didn't understand. She didn't know he was getting that much. She was like, oh, wow. It sounds like he making more than her. And so he was showing us, child, he getting Nikes. He getting protein powder in prison. He probably getting all the good high-end deodorants and lotions and body creams. He probably got cologne. He probably in there selling that stuff. Ooh, how would I know that? Anyway, so Hunter, fine Hunter, he got busted having schmear hanky panky on the video. The guards heard him. I said, what does that mean? I don't know if they heard the woman or they heard him, but they ran back the videos. It's videos of breasts and all that kind of stuff, and that is not cool. So he got written up, and it can affect his release date. So he might get pushed back and stay in longer. And she's like, you know what? Let me get that list of all those women. He was like, why you gonna call them? She was like, no. As long as they know that you coming home to me, but all the 10 women, they think they're gonna pick him up and take him home with them when he gets out. So there's a big problem. He has a secret. He loves Kate. That's his boo. He feel like they can do forever together. But child, Hunter done probably fell in love with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So he has a secret and he hasn't told her yet, and he knows she is going to flip the script. The next couple, let's talk about Savannah and Bradley. Okay, they're from Richmond, Virginia. Do they know Key Rock and Brittany? And wasn't it Nicole was out there in Virginia? Ain't what's his name? Deontay? Aren't they out there in Virginia? Anyway, Savannah's 27 and Bradley is 28. And she's a beverage cart girl. She works at the golf course. She rides around in a golf uh, cart, and she offers the golfers beverages. She herself has battled with substance abuse. She has that issue. She has tried everything, and Bradley used to be her dealer. Ain't that something? They have gone from, oh wait, sorry y'all, he is in jail for firearms, possession of firearms, and he has done 2.5 years, and they have dated 2 years after he went to jail, but she knew him because he was her supplier. She lives with her mom and grandmother in Virginia. They live in a home that is copied by Thomas Jefferson. So it has, it's old fashioned, but very historic. Mom's is all in her business. So she wants to know what Bradley's plan is when he gets out. And he's like, oh my goodness. Like, okay, mom, already? And she like, uh-huh. And she asked him, are y'all going to counseling? Because you guys are toxic together. They're like, no, we not. She said, yeah, last week y'all was arguing, fussing and fighting. And so, that was that with them. And what else with them? Oh, child, he was saying something about, he know that she's, on her sobriety kick. But long as she keep that over there, they'll be fine. And I'm like, so when you get out, y'all gonna be partying because she gonna do what you want to do. She's in love with you. And yeah, so okay, we gonna see about them. I don't know. Sam and Crystal. I guess they're both 29 because I don't have an age written down for him. He is an EMT and she's in jail for aggravated assault with the unalivable weapon. They're out in Tyler, Texas. He is originally from Oregon and he moved to Texas after he met and married Crystal. Now, he found her on a website. He was looking for a pen pal, nothing serious, and something became serious. Now, he was married and he decided to divorce. I think he was married to his high school sweetheart or something. And they just got real toxic. And he said, we need to just stop this before we unalive each other. Now, Crystal is in jail because she almost unalived her ex-husband. They were in a fight and she grabbed a knife and she cut his forehead wide open, bust him wide open, child. And she got 14 years for that. Whew. So she's done 7. So that means she has 7 more. And I don't understand why they are on our TV. Ma'am, you need to be getting out soon. We're not gonna let you stay on on this show until you get out. 7 years. So he looks after her grandmother, Rita. Well, she tells us she goes up for parole soon, so she may be getting out. Yeah, right. I don't know. I doubt it. She keeps telling us she has a secret. She has a secret. He calls her a puppet master because she doesn't want him to hang out. And so he said he's scared of her. And we know that they've been dated for about 4 years because he has told us he has spent $120. Sorry, $120,000 on her so far. He's telling this to the grandmother, Grandma Rita, because he has to take care of her. And this is, I'm not sure if it's his, I guess it's her mother's mother. Her mother passed away when she was in prison, and she doesn't have a relationship with her father. So she told him that he has to look after her grandmother, and her grandmother has a crush on him. They date, they go out to eat, they go shopping, he does chores, and she run around there getting all moist looking at this little old corny boy. And then she says, "No, I want no. I'm." She's not into all that because she's the grandmother, but she act like she kind of like him, and I'm like, "Girl, calm yourself down, old lady." And so I think that's it. We got one more, and I believe that's it because there's 2 more couples, besties, and we'll get to see them next week. And I think one of them looks familiar. His name, I think, is Donnie on here, but he looks familiar. Wasn't he talking to the girl? Isn't he from New York? And his mother and sister was on the show, and it was a little Mexican girl that was his boo, and they got into it, and it was just a mess. And she had went and she was getting his money, and that's why the mom and the sister was mad at her. And she I guess did he go back to jail, and then she was started getting work done, and she don't look like herself. Do you guys remember who I'm talking about? Is this that guy? His name does not ring a bell, but I'm just wondering, was he going by a nickname back then? I don't know, but his face, he looks familiar. I think that's him. We'll find out. um so we got 2 more couples next week. There's a MJ and a Willie, and then we're gonna move on. I guess I'll be reviewing this show, but just like I started doing with The Last Love, Life After Lockup, I'm just gonna talk from my head. I will not be taking notes unless I don't know, but it's gonna we gonna thug through it. Okay, but I will let you know. I'm getting I'm kind of over it. It's getting kind of, but one thing I do like is the show is an hour. Now, if it goes to this 90-minute mess, child, I don't know. But let's get into the last couple because you don't want to keep hearing me rambling. Tia and Rob. Tia and Rob. Now we had a Teeny and Rob, and now we got a Tia and Rob. This couple is from Bay Shore, New York. They both are 32 years old. She is a medical record supervisor, and he's in jail for first-degree burglary and credit card fraud. And child, when I read that, child, I went and hid my purse. Like, oh God, any fine? So you know he about to, girl, you gotta hide your purse, child. You gotta hide your purse and lock your phone up, honey. He getting ready to come for you. Not the first-degree burglary. Oh, he's a thief. He gonna steal her heart and hurt it. I can see it already because he fine. Rob is fine. He gets out in 45 more days. He hasn't had in 8 years, so he getting ready to just be acting a fool. I already see it. They've been talking for only 8 months. He has served 8.5 years, and he said he done with this. He tells us that he grew up pretty in a 2-parent home. A lot of kids, they struggled. He got out in them streets about 14 years old, started selling the illegal and taking cars without permission and then going to chop them up. I'm like, at 14? And he was doing good till he got busted not too long ago. So yeah, he's done about 8 years. So child, she has a cousin who is married to his sister. And I thought, okay, girl, they're lesbians. No problem, but just to let you know that they are a lesbian couple. So her favorite cousin is a tarot reader. She's a medium. So she meets her out at the park where she was, and she's going to read her and tell her whatever. So she's sitting there, she trying to shuffle the cards. She must have just started yesterday because she can't shuffle. Cards flying all over the place, and she just picking them up, going, heal. This one is heal. You will heal in the name of Jesus. And so she begins to tell us that she was in an abusive relationship. And if this does not work out with Rob, she will probably never get into another relationship. The last one was tough. She showed us, child, she did broke bones. She got her ankles stitched up. I'm like, oh my goodness. She let us know that she's a big girl, right? She a big old healthy little chunky thing. And so she's like, her personality is big. She does everything big. She's this. Her breasts are big. Her butt is big. Her ankles are big. I said, not the ankles. You got cankles, girl. She got cankles. Um, she something is telling her to pursue Rob when she saw her cousin sent her pictures of Rob. And of course, it's with him without his shirt on. He's very fit, in shape, workout. And she was like, ooh. And it's like, girl, trouble, because he is fine. Okay. So she's been in an abusive relationship. She's carrying trauma and this, that, and a half. And I'm like, girl, welcome to the club. You're in your 30s. You have been heartbroken a few times. This is about the age where you may need to seek counseling to get rid of your past traumas because you can't bring them to a new relationship and think you're not going to be affected and triggered. And he's going to trigger you. He's telling her, clearly they've talked about how he wants to spend his first few days free, and they clearly have talked about being together for 2 days just so they can right. And so that she's going over it again, and he's like, he didn't change his mind. He like, I want to cook with the family, had a family, I want to kick it with my family. And she like, I'm trying to get me some. And I thought he would be too, being that he said it's been 8 years. But I know one of them guards that didn't hit him. I know they didn't. I know he didn't went in one of them closets. Remember Andrea and Lamar, how they got pregnant in them closets in jail? Mm-hmm. So, child, the cousin is reading these cards that she can't shuffle. Then she tells she tells Tia. Now she's married to Rob's sister. Rob's mom is deceased. She has never met this woman. She says Rob's mom comes to her and she talks to her, the mom, and she's around. And Rob's deceased mother has approved their relationship. And it's like, how do you know? You don't even know her. The wife just sitting over there. I'm like, you gonna let her just talk about your mama in this way? Like, you believe that? Do the mama talk to you, sis? Sis, sir, ma'am, sir? Does mom talk to you? Over there just quiet. So Rob, now he got some drama already. He will be paroled into a chick's house. He's not even coming to Tia's house. So how is this bump and tickle gonna happen when you ain't even going over there? So the cousin's like, oh, she's a female friend. We all know her, And I could have sworn I heard someone say it's his baby's mom, but it did not come up on my closed caption. I rewound it. And Besties, I want you to confirm it. To go back and listen. When she's kind of explaining, the cousin is explaining to Tia that he's going to go to a family friend's house. I guess the sister, it seemed like the cousin said it. and the camera wasn't on her, so you couldn't read any lips. The camera was on Tia. And I could have sworn I heard that cousin say, maybe it was the wife, his baby mom. Well, he's going to Brooklyn, and so he's in jail talking about, I don't want her to know yet. Well, honey, your sister-in-law and your sister just told her. So the cat is out the bag. So she's all like, a woman, a lady, is he playing me? Yes. Duh. So the cousin pulls out another card and tells her that this one was about communication, and it's gonna be more important for her to communicate. They gotta work on their communication. And that was it, besties, for the first episode of the new season of Love During Lockup. We will watch next week. But baby, we have a new season. We got new people. We got new loves and new stupidity. I will see y'all next week. Bye, besties. Don't forget to like this video. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. It helps me build the community. I need to I need to get my people. I need to get these likes up. I need to get my subscribers up. I would like to be monetized soon. Merry Christmas to me. Merry Christmas. But make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you are notified each and every time. Make sure your notification bell is on so that you are notified each and every time I post my content. Bye, bestie.